not in beautiful Beverly Hills, California today, but the car standing behind me will be heading there later this week. Mr. Williams shipped us this vehicle. To be honest, I think he purchased it sight unseen, shipped it straight to us for what we call our 1,000 horsepower package, which many of you that watch our channel regularly may have seen a few of these in the past that we've built, because we build a lot of these 1901s. But Brandon took it, and we kind of made a little twist on our 1,000 horsepower package to not make it identical like a cookie cutter like we do a lot of them. We changed up a few things, main thing being the camshaft when it comes to this thing. He wanted a car that makes the horsepower, runs and drives, but did not want that shake and chop at idle. He wanted to pull up to a stoplight and have whoever's next to him sound like a stock ZR1 as much as possible, but still get the performance out of it. So we chose our 1,000 horsepower package. As y'all see behind us, under the hood, guys, I can pop the hood, but with the carbon cover, you really can't see all the parts, so I can kind of go into detail. Rotofab cold air induction system. We run the big American Racing stainless steel headers, the high flow cats, the green cats for California, as well as when it goes into the motor, we do what's called our stealth camshaft. So we custom grind a cam that obviously has more lift, more duration than stock, but when you start the car up, it idles like a stock vehicle. It picks up more horsepower than a stock cam will, won't pick up as much as, let's say, our stage 3 cam that we normally put in these 1901s, but we did it because of the way this customer wants to go with this vehicle. So also, being in Beverly Hills in California, he gets what I call shitty gas, 91 octane gas. So another thing that we added to this 1901, which we don't do to many of them, is a flex fuel sensor. So this way he can run 91 octane when he wants to cruise the car during the week, but on the weekends when he wants to go play, he can put straight E85 in it, and the computer will work itself out and get the fueling exactly what it needs to be on pump gas. On 91, it'll pull the timing out, it'll put E85 in it, the computer will correct the fueling for it, as well as add more timing to give him the 1,000 flywheel horsepower, which stands behind me, which is incredible, because this thing, just pulling around here and parking it, when you stop, you do sound like you're in a stock car. If you turn the dual mode muffler on, you cannot tell this thing has been modified. So again, we got good numbers out of it. It made over 800 and I think it was like 880 rear wheel horsepower was the most it made on the Dyno jet. On our hub dyno, I think it was around 840, 845 rear wheel horsepower. So that's something, guys, you'll see in the future. Y'all are used to us doing stuff on our test on a Dyno jet. The new hub dyno does seem to read, I'm just gonna say, roughly 50 horsepower less than our Dyno jet. Some of our rear wheel horsepower numbers that we advertise, y'all might start seeing them come down a little bit, but again, a dyno is just a tuning tool. So I know everyone wants that dyno number, they want to hear about it, but if it makes 850 on the hub dyno, it's gonna make 900 on the Dyno jet, if that makes any sense, because we've done it on a few different cars just to prove it. But again, every car is a little bit different, but just know the dyno machine is just a tuning tool to help me make sure the car is running at its maximum performance safely. So anyways, car makes sick power, and because it makes sick power, he has not even, I don't think he's seen this car yet. We went ahead and put Toyos on it all the way around, front to back. He, from talking to him, he wants to take this car and absolutely obliterate it, from straight lines to even making some turns. So normally we just do the Toyos in the back, we keep the factory tires in the front. We went ahead and put the Toyos on it all the way around, so once he gets them nice and warm, he can make turns and feel very comfortable and feel stuck in the turns without having it to push or slide or do anything like that with traction control on. I'm about to hop in it, and I'll go take you out for a quick test drive just to get you an idea of what it sounds like, what it feels like with the stealth cam compared to what we normally do with a big, nice, choppy cam. I can't say it enough though, guys, and I probably will say it 100 times in this video, I love the 1901 platforms. GM gave us a perfect platform to start with, just like the new Escalade V. Y'all can tell also the added carbon fiber rear diffuser is different. You can see the canards behind the wheels has been added compared to the 1901 normal aero, as well as the side skirt has been added, and then same with the front. Just a little bit extra stuff for people that go to car shows. They want theirs look different than other 1901s. It's what he wanted, and so that's how she looks. And again, the tires will help us get traction to the ground, which I'm about to go show y'all. I think third gear will be fine. Second gear, I think it's gonna make enough torque to spin the tires in second, but we'll go drive it and see how she does. Out for a test drive right now with it on E85. I think it's like at 60 something percent right now, but it'll run E85 or 10%. It can go either way, and we have the fueling. We have enough fuel system in it to take both full E85 or just regular pump gas. But I'm gonna check the shift points. We did put Toyos on it all the way around. Usually we go from a second gear pull, but I'm gonna do third at first, just to make sure, check the 3 to 4 and 4 to 5th shift. After that, we can try a lower roll and do like a 2 to 3 shift with these tires on it. Torque that this thing makes, that was third gear at like 3,500, 4,000 RPMs, rolling into it. But with these tires on it, I do have traction control on. I mean, it just hooks and goes. This thing, I think with these tires on it, we'll be able to do a second gear pull. I'm gonna pull over, check the log out. But these cars normally run low 5, 60 to 130s. Depending on the conditions, they can go, we go in the 4s quite often. I think that was like a 530. 60 to 130 right there. It is very hot in the summertime here, so the conditions aren't the best when it comes to DA, and the humidity is absolutely horrible. But I'm gonna pull over, I'm gonna check the shift points on this thing. Mr. Williams is gonna enjoy this car. It's not just gonna be a once a month, you know, go out and just cruise at the church. He's actually gonna go out and play with this thing, so I wanna make sure the shift points are exactly where I want them to be for maximum time, especially if he is going to be playing against other vehicles on the road or at the track, some different events he plans on going to. Golly, these cars are so much fun. And again, what makes this one special to me is to be able to sit here at a stop in drive and it sounds like a bone stock car. Like anyone, he pulls into a parking lot or a car show, nobody will think he has anything besides just exhaust on it unless he tells them. It sounds like a bone stock ZR1 with just the exhaust open. So yeah, that was third gear, about 3,000 RPMs, just rolling into it to make sure it hooks up, which it did. 3 to 4 shift, right on the money. 4 to 5, right on the money. And it made the shifts phenomenal. It felt great. A stock transmission, stock torque converter, everything looks great. This car's a blast. He's gonna love it. So again, 91 octane, he's gonna be able to run it and have fun if he wants to. But obviously, just from putting the E85 in it, he's gonna gain probably around 50 to 60 rear wheel horsepower, if not more, from 91 to E85. I forget what it made on the dyno. I think it made almost 80 rear wheel horsepower on E85, which with the stealth camshaft in it is great numbers. And again, it drives like a stock car with exhaust on it, just a little bit louder than stock. So I might go ahead and try a second gear pull just to check the 2 to 3 shift. and then this thing will be ready to go back home. It's I might drive it home one more night if I can before I ship it back to him. It is a beautiful car. It's low mileage. Anyone out there with 19 ZR1s, man, please give us a, if you're looking to mod your vehicle or add anything to it performance-wise, please give us a call. I love building these vehicles. They run so well, especially because they come from the factory with the big supercharger on it, and it comes with direct injection and port injection. So again, it helps us get the fueling we need to be able to run straight E85 in a car like this, with only adding a few other simple fuel system upgrades to do it. This thing to be able to sit at a stoplight, smooth as can be, sounding like a stock car with exhaust on it. Sounds like a regular ZR1. You would never expect it to make over 800, almost 900 rear wheel horsepower. Put it in second gear. Golly, she rips. Mr. Williams is gonna have his hand full. That's traction control on. It's like, I would keep it on, Mr. Williams. Keep it on until you get used to it, my friend.